Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 17. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Milroe. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it on a counter. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. A running play called on 4th down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. A good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And now they'll set up for the point after. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. No huddle now for the offense. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Tight end makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds and 6 from the interception return. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Now, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And that'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And now the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, tied.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw. It's Milrow. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
High completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Well, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. With the catch, it's Williams.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Trying to run it. It's Williams. Fights through the tackler. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try the right side on the toss. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And now the running back's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Milroe. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. It's exactly what they were able to do here, and they get a big gain.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. No press here. The defense backing away. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The pickup is 4. He sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting his game-winning field goal.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. In the red area, it's Jackson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball handed off. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Tigers, to take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll take a deep shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.